Yeah, so this was a nasty little surprise that I did myself yesterday. Um, yeah, it's my fault. I did it pulling around the pump at the Rebel gas station basically as soon as we arrived. Anyway, what can you do? That's what I bought the insurance for. Bummer. Here's a view of the new visitor center that just opened in April. And it's actually really beautiful. I just was inside. I'm gonna go inside and take a couple of quick clips to show what it's like. And here we are inside. It's so nice, beautiful compared to what it used to be. And there's all kinds of neat things to see in here. What's really great is the big gecko or the lizard that I'm going to show here in a second, and then the view outside. And here's the guy that Lisa thinks is pretty cool. Oh, Lisa, go over by the... Alright. But what's really neat about here is what they've done with the view. And I think we can go outside. Can you get outside from... Okay. Here's what they've done with the view from the inside. I'm looking directly up at Turtle Head and the Calico Hills with La Madre in the background. And then I'll go outside. I know the panning around doesn't work very well, so I'll go really slow here. But it is very neat from the inside what they've done. And again from the inside, and if you sort of more down towards the Calico Basin. This is all brand new. Never had this before. This is very neat. Yeah, all brand new, and they said it opened in April of this year, 2010. Got a really nice interpretive center here. This is really nice. I think we might have heard a burrowing owl last night. Oh, there's the tarantula too. Now we've seen tarantulas up here. Yep. And an actual real desert tortoise. We've never seen one of these around either. But here at the interpretive center they've got them out, so I thought I'd get a quick shot of them. Pretty neat. Sort of an interesting shot of the desert tortoise here. Leave it up to your interpretation. Now this is the classic view of Red Rock that I've taken pictures of many times. It's a great view from the visitor center. And this is sort of looking straight up at Turtle Head. Slightly different view looking over more towards Icebox Canyon. Now this is something really cool that we haven't seen before, which is a spot that they've created to come out and take pictures of the canyon. And I'll just take a few different views here. So they call this one Calico 1, Old Sand Dunes Sculpted by Water and Wind. And I will try to get a shot of what Calico 1 looks like here. This is sort of what the Calico 1 looks like from the visitor center. And now what I'm going to do is have a look at the Calico 2 sign and maybe try to get a shot of that. Okay, this is Calico 2. It says climb smart and leave no trace. This is where a lot of people do climbing out here. It says with more than 2,000 climbing routes, Red Rock is one of the top climbing destinations in the country. So I'll show the view here now. So those are the Calico Hills. I'm just going to pan just ever so slightly to the left there as Turtle Head comes into view, and some of the Sandstone Quarry. And as the sign says, Sandstone Quarry, early quarry, Calico Tanks, agave, roasting pit. I'll give a shot of that. I'll show a shot of that here in a sec. And that's a shot of the Sandstone in the Calico Hills. And again, the interpretive sign says Turtle Head Peak, and it is elevation of 6,323 feet when you're on the top, and I'll get a view of that now. I'll be hiking up there. This one is High Point Overlook, and just going to do a quick view of that up here. And that's the point when you drive through the park that you actually have a great view of the total expanse of the park and the valley. Okay, so this is a view of the sign here that shows the different peaks. So that's Mount Wilson. That is Rainbow Mountain. The little one in the middle is Mescalito.
Okay, wait, Barrett, we have to find the animals, don't you?
And this one here is Bridge Mountain. So Mount Wilson is 7,068 feet. Rainbow Mountain is 6,843 feet. And Bridge Mountain is 7,661 feet. It's so hard to get the perspective from here though, you'd never know it. So Bridge Mountain is 1,400 feet higher than Turtle Head. This is a view of Icebox Canyon, and I'll just pan up to show it. And that's looking up towards Icebox Canyon. As the sign says, Pine Creek Canyon, where there's a number of ponderosa pines out there, and I'll show that view here now. And that's looking down towards Pine Creek Canyon. Now that's called Blue Diamond Hill. What we're looking at straight out there. Yep.
Okay.
That is Blue Diamond Hill. And they said there's a gypsum mine, or there has been a gypsum mine there for quite a while.
Well, we passed that over on the other side.
Yeah, we did. That's what we saw. We thought was smoke or whatever coming up, but it was just gypsum mining, I think.
Dust.
Dust, yeah.
Dust.
Gypsum dust, yeah.
Gypsum dust.
Probably one of my favorite views of the park, just looking at those Wilson Cliffs, you know. That is beautiful. And then there's the shot of Bridge Mountain, which is really cool. One more great shot of Turtle Head and Calico Hills. Yep, they've done a really beautiful job with this place. Really impressed. Really impressed. They've done just a fantastic job. Really great interpretive stuff here. Just done a fantastic job with the whole exhibit. I don't know if we'll see any of these waterfalls this time that we're here, but the two that they mention are Lost Creek Waterfall and Icebox Canyon. Kind of a neat view of the interpretive center from here, just showing the mountains in the background, and it's really well done. I hate having to pan, but hopefully this won't turn out too bad if I do it really slowly. Panning doesn't tend to work very well. Kids seem to like it. That's cool. This interpretive stuff is really great. There are a lot of climbers out here, so this is a neat interpretive thing to look at too. Apparently a lot of gypsum around here. Okay, as I look at this sign again, I think I got it figured out which one is La Madre, which is the two little slight bumps to the left of the mountain that's sort of flat on the top. And I'll show that here in a sec. Okay, so La Madre is up off sort of to the left a little bit. Not quite in the center, but in the center there right now, up in the distance. And of course Turtlehead, the view of Turtlehead from the start of the Calico 1 or Calico 2, Calico Tanks trail.
These are, I think this is the paper bush. I've got pictures of that in the fall.
Okay.
Don't quite look like that.
Oh yeah, no, that's a really good view of them. I don't think we've seen those flowers up before on those trees.
Like I say, all the flowers are new to us.
Pretty much. And there's a pretty shot of the trail, part way up the Calico Trail. Well, there's the tank with some water in it. Cool. I think I can probably get a better shot if we go up a little bit higher and look down from another angle.
Our usual spot.
Yeah, our usual spot. Do you want to go down into it like those folks are over there, or
Let's see.
see when we get over there?
Yeah.
Here we are looking down at the Calico tank where the water is, and like I was just saying to Lisa, this is the first time that I've seen water in it since 2006. But that was in February, and this is in May. And I would imagine that by the end of this month that water will be gone. And this is just such an awesome view. We'll go up a little bit higher, but this is one of our favorite views from up here. Hi. So here's a view, probably the best view of the tank from right here.
There's a lot of best views from here.
Oh, it's excellent, yeah. Yeah, so there's the Calico tank with some water in it. Now this is an awesome view, looking out towards Vegas from the top of the Calico Tank Trail, or at least the top that we go to. And down on the right hand side and the bottom you can see the Calico Village Red Springs area where the folks live that we were down hiking in last night. And then this view looks down the little meadow. Lisa's favorite spot is down sort of in the center, actually in the center of the screen. And we're looking down through the red rocks that we were looking up through or to last night. This is a great view. I'm just going to pan just a little bit slightly to the right here, and those red hills there, the Calico Hills, are where we saw the helicopter last year too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Doing a rescue.
Yeah, that was really neat. And one more view here, looking out on the right hand side in the center is Blue Diamond Hill. I got a view of that from the visitor center this morning. Now the wind's dropped right off here.
Yeah.
Must be protected from it. Winds are supposed to go up to 50 miles an hour later today. We're rolling?
You're rolling.
Do you have turtle head up and behind there?
I'm gonna try.
Don't move it around too much because it just...
Okay.
Anyway, we're just at the end of the Calico Trail, and we're going to head back here shortly, but just thought I'd get a view of both of us up here, because we've been up here many times. The views are awesome, and you can probably see that Turtle Head's up in behind there, and we'll be hiking that sometime this week, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, but anyway, we'll be doing it. But anyway, that's all. Just wanted to show what the views are like up here, and they're beautiful. The view from up here is so impressive, you know. It's a great view of Turtle Head. It's a great view of the Las Vegas Valley too. Well, I gotta say, this is a first time for ever being down in the tank itself. And just looking back up where we were on our little observation point up there. It'd probably be what, 3 or 4 feet of water in that?
Oh, that would be. Hard to tell though.
Hard to tell, but I'd say out in the center there's probably 3 or 4 feet. You would never ever see this in October.
No. So cool.
Yep, no, it is cool. That's a tarantula wasp. Do you know what kind of plant that is? Yeah, just walk through the thing.
Sorry.
I'm not sure what that is.
It looks like
Yeah, yucca. Yucca or yucca. I don't know how you pronounce it really. And this is the end of the Calico Trail for today. Enjoy that?
oh yes.
Yeah, that was a nice hike. Great view of Turtle Head from the observation point, but holy smoke, is it ever windy today. Wow. A great view of Turtle Head from the opposite side of the park. It's kind of hard to capture it. I don't know if I've got it or not from earlier today at the visitor center, but I thought I'd give it a try. try from here. This is a view of the La Madre Mountains, again from the other side of the park. It's really, really windy today, but I thought I'd give it a try from here as well. And a view of the Calico Hills from the opposite side of the park. Close-up view of a yucca plant. A bit closer to the Bridge Mountain and the Wilson Mountain or Wilson Peaks over there. Not sure how this view is going to turn out, but we're closer and thought I'd give her a go. This is one of my favorite views in the park. Probably my most favorite view in the park. Here's a close-up of Bridge Mountain from Pine Creek Canyon. Rainbow Mountain and Mescalito. Rainbow Mountain on the left, Mescalito on the right. And this is from Pine Creek Canyon. And a shot of Wilson Mountain from Pine Creek Canyon as well. Pine Creek Canyon, and it definitely looks greener than it does in October. We would consider that to be like a phenomenon. Normally, right? I mean, that's normally completely dried up.
Came in October. That's
That's
completely dry.
completely dry, yeah. And this is down in Pine Creek Canyon. View from the Arnite Trail. This is a new trail that we just found today. And it's a really nice trail. We're just right in front of Mescalito right now. And just heading down the trail, probably about a third of the way into it. Some really pretty flowers and cactuses on the trail here too. What are they?